Alrighty, so the next couple days we are going to be taking this Echo SRM 2620 and putting it to the test. We have never used an Echo before. All we ever have used is steels, like this FS94R. It's what we're used to, and 54 Lawn and Garden has let us take this as a demo and just try it out, kind of compare it to our steel and see what we think of it. So it's never been used, brand new unit. So hopefully we'll put a few hours on this and just kind of see what it's like. I'm excited to try it out. Like I said, I've never tried an Echo before. I'm interested to see how it works out. So stay tuned.
SRM 2620 X Series weed eater trimmer. Been testing it for a few days. Come to like it. It's pretty nice. Weight and balance is pretty good. Starts right up. We just tested it on some thick stuff that you just saw. Felt like it did pretty good. It didn't really struggle, didn't really bog down. It was wet and thick, but it was cutting right through it. And the weight and balance, easy to swing it fast. Starting to like it. Compared to the steel, our steels are a little used, so they're not in brand new condition. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I feel like it's just a little lighter, or at least feels that way, even if it's not. I don't actually know the numbers. Maybe with the balance, feels like you can swing it faster. The engine keeps up. Yeah, who knows? We might be making the switch. If we'll just have to look into it a little more and fill it out, but it feels pretty good. Revs good. The head is the quick feed, so that was nice. Just putting one piece of string in and just turning it. That's nice. If you leave the guard on, it is a smaller guard compared to the steels, so you can fit in a little bit of tire areas, but you can take the guard off if you want. Might do that with our steels. Trigger, nice and comfortable. I like that it's kind of all together and not like a gap. Can't fit under it, can't catch it on stuff. The rubber feels nice. Handle feels nice. Flexible, so it's not too rigid. I guess I could probably take up some vibration. But yeah, I like it.
All right, so my thoughts on this 2620. First off, it feels pretty good in the hand. Feels pretty light. It's not heavy. I do like that it's a two-stroke engine, and the grip and everything feels really good and comfy. I like the grip on my left-hand handle here, and I also like there's a little bit of angle to this. I like that angle. Kind of turns it back towards you, so it's more comfortable on gripping. And another thing I do like is this head. Speed feed head. It's real quick to reload the string, which is convenient. The one thing that it's not anything wrong with the machine, it's just not what I'm used to, is that the on and off switch is an actual on and off switch, where on my steel it's just a button, you push it and it kills it, and so then it's always ready to just start. So a couple times I've had it on off and pulled like 5 times, like, man, why is this not starting? Just to realize it was my fault because I didn't switch that. So that's something that would just take a little bit of getting used to, but nothing wrong with the trimmer itself. That's just me. But yeah, overall it seems well balanced, and feels pretty good in the hand. We do appreciate 54 Lawn and Garden for letting us demo it. We're gonna give it back to him today, but next time we need a trimmer, we may consider these, because it did perform really well. We cut some thicker stuff, and we also did a lot of trimming just around houses, and it kept up just fine, especially just trimming around houses and stuff. You know, plenty of power for that. And I felt like when Sauce was cutting the thick stuff, we had plenty of power too. It never really seemed to slow it down or bog it down. So overall, seems like a solid machine. I'd be interested to see how these things are after they've got a whole season on them. But yeah, pretty cool little weed eater.
All right, yeah, so my opinion, I know we don't have any footage of me using this, but I got to use it a fair amount yesterday. Overall, I think it's a pretty good trimmer. I think the main thing, and they both mentioned it, is the weight. I think that it's one of the most important elements of a trimmer. Is it's too heavy, everything may be really good, it may be really powerful, and it may cut good, but if it's too heavy, you're just gonna get tired. So I think the weight-wise, it's really nice. It seemed lighter than our steels for sure, so that was huge. I don't really like this type of guard. I'm not the biggest fan of guards, but this just seemed to get in the way a little bit, being so long, but that could easily be adjusted. I think I'm just partially used to just the other ones. But overall, I think it was really good. I don't know if it's quite as powerful as some of our steels. Hopefully I'm not being biased. It seems just slightly less powerful, but being lightweight, you could move it around. And again, if you're not tiring out, then it may end up being better. So it's overall a really good trimmer. I wouldn't have a problem running it. Don't know if I prefer it over a steel or anything, but would have no issues running this day to day.